This is the 21st century evolution of consciousness. The most evolution of consciousness is happening in the organized religion. And many other religions, I call, let me don't use the word religion, many other places we are also evolving. The most evolution is happening. Now this is mantra of my global healing book. Can you give me book number 1? The whole mantra is I create my own reality. So far, till 20th or 19th century, God creates your reality. Karmic law and this law and that. God all organized religion, and they do not take care of I create the reality. I'm responsible for what I am, and I'm master of my destiny, not victim of fate. This is the 21st century evolution is happening, right? The whole secret is the responsibility. And the whole secret is the responsibility. And my mantra in the first book is that God helps whom? Those who help themselves. If I don't help myself, I don't take responsibility, and I pray, God, please help me, please give me this, please give me this way. It doesn't work. I have to take responsibility. Whole secret is the responsibility, not out of the ego, it out of the self. I create my reality. The same thing which we are passing through. And most of the people, there are not young people over here, you are the only young guys here. Most of the people between age of 25 and 65 or 60, they have some monetary crisis. Okay? The monetary crisis, this particular meditation is monetary crisis. I'm responsible creating my monetary success. And mostly secret, harm to none. There is harm to none. So you become co-creating and co-creating. And then succeed in your career. And then make monetary success. When you have monetary success, then what happens? Your basic needs, according to Maslow's theory, is the survival, security, and belonging is met. Now you have more time available, money time available, or monetary time available, so go for self-esteem. Self-esteem need is the one, I estimate myself, I am much more than what I am. I'm whipping, I'm much more than what I am. I start seeking. Many people go outer world and seek the position, will to power. And many people who go become seeker, this particular center is for seekers. I say, who am I? What is the purpose of my life? How I can become more loving? How much I can become caring? How much I become benevolent? And the secret of it. And that is become self-esteem. That is positive self-esteem. And most of the people, they go outer world with science and technology. I make this much of money, I will take care of the, I've got this position, I got name and fame, and people clap on me and everything. That is the will to power. He is shifting the gear. Will to power, now will to dominion. How to co-create the world. And I can evolve myself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually evolve. This is the mantra. And that is like a monetary success. So I am master of my destiny, not a victim of fate. Monetary dependency. When you are a monetary dependency, your time, a day, and everything is gone. How to get the hand to mouth, collect the money, pay the bills, and this one. And many people are passing through that. Majority of the humanity is passing through that monetary success. Now we are in metaphysics. The page number 3 is beautiful. One of the best is a metaphysical diagram, not physical diagram, not Newton's law, not the Albert Einstein theory of relativity, not the quantum physics. It's a metaphysics beyond the quantum physics. Anybody must be knowing quantum physics are there, and quantum physics is there. Is in between, before we go beyond the quantum physics. That is how to change the mindset. Now most of the people, in childhood, the age of childhood, all the way to the young adult, all the way to youth, their mindset, subconscious mind, are create a script. And that script is written by somebody else. When I'm born in Christian family, I'm born in Hindu family, then all script is written by the Hindu family or the Islamic family in that religious way. Then I'm born in poor family or that one, then you are no right. You can only make a living in the life. Then I'm born the society. In fact, the family first start with the family, then society, then association who you work with. And they write the script. Or which school you go, they write the script. And there is all script is written by other people. That is the call. Script, life script is written by others. See, the green diagram is there. It's very difficult to read, but if you read it, life script is written by others. Life script is written, and then you follow the script. Then you whole life you follow the script. But there is also power, there is written part of the subconscious mind. And conscious mind follows the subconscious mind. That's what we pass through most of the paper. Then we go further. Then you go to conscious mind. You study this diagram is given very much in the book number 1. Consciously creating reality. Okay. That is the mindset of development. Now we are going one more step higher. Every human being, that is what Ted mentioned. Every raw materials and tools of consciously creating reality. Now is the evolution of consciousness. Is the evolution of consciousness. And everybody has the same tools, the same raw material. All raw materials lies in the state of mind, the software. Mind is the software, and brain is the hardware. And see, the monitor is the physical reality, mental reality, emotional reality, spiritual reality is the monitor. So all these raw materials. So what are the raw materials are there in subconscious mind? Beliefs and attitudes. Now all script is written by beliefs, and they reinforce the script. Parents or the religion. If I'm born in the Russia, script is the communism. So no way I can become rich. I cannot become monetary success. Right? Because communism is all equal. You hand to mouth, work for the country, and you all are equal. You cannot succeed monetarily. Same thing politically, then emotionally and spiritually. All the script is political. It is the socialism. Socialism is also working good. And it reminds me of my favorite sentence. So socialism, mostly in the European countries, socialism is there. Then you are waiting for the government to give you social security money, handout, what we use the rough language, handout, or they give different kind of help, and you depend upon government, right? But Margaret Thatcher is one of my best prime minister of England, and she said, socialism is good till you run out of somebody else's money. When somebody else's money run out, socialism good. That is the one. The beliefs and attitudes are the part of the established by family, then established by association, established by school, and established by or political system and religious system or conventional medicine, and they are also. Then you got the choices and decisions. Whose secret? That is a part of the conscious mind. And guys, now all 21st century power shifted to the choice. And through the choice, I can change the belief. How would you change the belief? Metaphysical meditation. That you do not get any part of the university. You go to Harvard, or Stanford, or UCF, or University of Florida, and all over the world. So many universities are there. They don't talk about metaphysics, how to change the mind. They talk all about the logic, reason, and rationality. And they go out logic, they develop also outer world. That is all secret is there out. All university is the logic, reason, and rationality. But they do not have a power to change inside. Now that has to done by personally. You become a seeker. Who am I? What am I? What is the purpose of my life? Where I'm going? Where I'm born? What is my future? I can create my own reality. Now that is the part. A choice, the most secret part of choice and decisions are in conscious mind. Through the meditation, change the belief system. That's what we are going to do. And then it comes to the subconscious mind and conscious mind. They work together. And most important part is that the subconscious mind, the beliefs, and conscious mind choice, they become congruent. They work cohesively. Then you succeed. But belief say, I cannot succeed, right? I cannot have. I'm a sinner. I'm guilty. I had a lot of shame. I had bad karmas of the last previous lifetime in Hinduism, of karmas. Like every organized religion, oh, Allah will take care of it. God will take. Destiny is Allah, God, Goddess, all that, they will take care of me. And they depend upon Him. But they forget God is all that is, or the existence, according to modern 21st century, only has those who help themselves. And that's what we are going to help ourselves, how to change the subconscious mind. And that is, once you change the subconscious mind, the beliefs, I will succeed. I'll get all positive information. I will succeed. I will create. I can handle finances. I can grow of the basic need. I meet the basic need, and I can create a self-esteem. Who am I? That is the secret of the meditation. That is metaphysical meditation. That you don't have to go to university. There are so many universities, and they give a very motivational speech, but still at the conscious level, not at the subconscious level. Right? I got Tony Robinsons and so many other very good speech. They are very good orator, but they do not handle the psychology is also very good. Nothing wrong with it. They do good. They allow you to vent, but they do not go in the meditation. We are in the metaphysics. Meta means beyond physics, beyond space-time dimension. We change in the mind. That is going meditation. And that is the one. Similarly, every human being is equally given the raw materials, beliefs and attitudes, thoughts and feelings, choices and decisions. And each person is given the tools, desire, imagination, and expectation. Here is the Michelangelo's, one of the painting is there. Over, you can find it out over there, Michelangelo's painting. Because he has power of tremendous imagination of the creating Piesta, or the Michelangelo created a lot of painting, okay? No, sculpture also. He visualized that, imagined that. Then he used the tools, desires and imagination. You use the chisels and hammer, and then you take the from the same theater. I just giving an example. Same time, you also have a desire. Okay, I want to be monetary success. And then you do. But main thing, this monetary success, harm to none. So you constantly create the reality. You become creative, not dependent upon, not robbing the bank, not laundering the money. Okay, that harm to everybody. You become creative. Then you become success in your career, and the money will follow you. You don't chase money. Money will, that is by, you had a beautiful temple we have, crystal temple of Goddess Lakshmi. You don't chase the money, let the money will chase you after changing the mindset. That is the best part of it. To do that one, we are going to meditation.